Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you some of the things that I am doing here in my third grade class as far as using levels of understanding. I started with looking at our Tennessee Department of Education website. Under mathematics, there is an instructional focus resource. You just select your grade and you download a PDF. And what it looks like is this, and this is something that we're working on right now. We're looking at telling time, so it tells us the standard, and then it gives us different levels of student understanding. And what I've done is I've taken this and I've went and I redid it looking at kid-friendly terms and looking at examples. So this is something that I would actually show to my class, and what I like to do is I like to kind of break it apart. I don't want to overwhelm them with the 4 levels all at once. So usually like the first 2 lessons might be a level 1 or 2, and we'll go over this during our objective time. And then we'll go over it at the end of our lesson. And what I have is I have different pieces. Like if you're at a level 1, I have pulled some videos, either videos that I've made myself or videos from the Knox County Math Virtual Teachers Pathways in Commons, and Shannon Holmes has done some really good videos on these different standards. So what I do is I take that at the end of the lesson and I ask the students, what level are you? And they show me with their fingers, either a level 1 or a level 2. And then I provide videos for them to work on. So this is what I kind of do. I kind of break it apart. So this would be level 1 and this is day 1. And again, I use it with my objectives, and then I use it for my last page or my closing of my lesson for checking for understanding. And if they're at a level 1 and they're understanding maybe part of this, I would have a video to reinforce what part they may need a little extra help with. And then if they just need some practice, I usually go to iReady and I pull those videos for that lesson so that they can practice. Like this one, we're practicing telling time, so there's a whole bunch of little games on iReady that they can play. Just, what time is this clock? What time is this clock? I find that this works really well. And then I'm thinking, I am a virtual teacher, and I'm thinking when I come back in the classroom that maybe I can use this as when I bring my small group back to my table, I can maybe have 4 trays with level 1 work, level 2, level 3, and level 4. So after they meet with me and we talk about what level they're on, I can give them something to do when they go back to their centers. And then I'm also thinking that I can copy this on a folder, and what we can do is we can work through the levels in small group through the lesson, and we can put actual documentation in those folders that, yeah, I did accomplish a level 1, or I'm at a level 2 and this is where I need to work, and then I can use that information to put some centers together after we've done the lesson, after we've worked on this lesson. So if we're done with lesson 20, maybe 19 would be some of the stuff that I would put in the centers on those levels, level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are just a few ways that I'm playing with levels of understanding. And I thank you and have a good day. Bye.